Hey, this is Dominic from Maximum Threshold Radio, and I had before me Joe Hoekstra, the pounding guitars, and Whitesnake now.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, pretty good. I had to throw the word pounding out there.
Yeah, well, great to see you again, man.
Nice seeing you, man. So how's it been?
Everything's been going great out here. The band is sounding really good. David's sounding great. All the reviews, every single one have been super positive about the tour. And we're very psyched to, for those that don't know, be supporting the Purple album, where we revisited stuff David recorded with Deep Purple, reimagined it and whatnot. So we get to pull from two great catalogs in this tour, the Deep Purple catalog and, of course, all the Whitesnake hits that everybody's familiar with.
It's nice. A lot of the local DJs, especially Bill Peters, he was asking me, he wanted me to throw this out to you. He says, hey, really pushed tell Joe to tell David to put some more Purple songs on there on the list for tonight.
Well, we've been trying to find that delicate balance, and it's hard because there's a lot of people wanting to hear a lot of Purple, and then there's people who haven't bought the Purple album yet that are kind of looking more forward to hearing the Whitesnake hits that they're familiar with. Yeah. So, we got to find that delicate balance and hopefully make everybody happy, and it seems to be working so far. So,
how's it feel with you sliding into this band?
Yeah, slide it in, right? It's been going great, actually. The band has great chemistry, get along great, and lots of laughs on the bus, and we've just been rocking out. It's been really kind of roll bliss up until now. So, going great, man. No complaints.
How is the audience or your fans has been following you for years, now seeing you with the Whitesnake, now on a bigger side of stage? How's that feel to you?
Well, I always appreciate support on any level, just to be a professional guitar player and have, what I consider to be one of the best jobs you can have in the world, man. So it's all good, whether I'm playing a club or an arena. I'm always glad to see anybody just showing me love and support on my chosen career path.
So is this... Now, looking back through all the stuff that you've done, and you've been in music for a long time and covered so many things, like from Janis Joplin stuff all the way through TSO and now this, which one is make you feel like you're the real rock star in you coming out?
I'm honored to have them all, man. Honestly, any scenario these days, there's so many great players out there that don't have the opportunity to do some of the gigs that I've been lucky enough and blessed enough to have. So I wouldn't necessarily want to choose any kind of favorites or anything like that. I really feel lucky to have had them all along the way.
With the set list that you have with the Whitesnake, is there anything on there when you were learning the songs, you're like, damn, this song's damn hard to play? Is there anything like that on there?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's lots of stuff, and it's music for me is always a challenge because I think it's infinite. It can always be better. Even the way you strum a single chord, you could debate and go, should I strum it a certain way to make it better? So my mind is always kind of ticking that way when I'm playing, and so a lot of times it's not how difficult something is. It's just that's the way my head is anyway when I'm playing guitar. But yeah, sure, there's lots of challenging stuff in the Whitesnake stuff, and it's great riff-driven music, man. It's really a guitar player's dream to play this stuff.
I was real excited when you got those Whitesnake guitars made up.
Yeah, thanks, man. I rode the wave of enthusiasm of starting this gig with reaching out to some of my favorite gear companies, and I had the idea of having a black and a white Les Paul and a black and a white Strat, as we are playing a lot of Deep Purple music, with the Whitesnake medallions set into them. So I reached out to a mint and had them make up 4 medallions, and Gibson was kind enough, Steve Christmas at the Custom Shop was nice enough to take on the project, and my friend Mike Tempesta at Fender. So it all came to fruition, and those are looking and sounding fantastic. And then I have a small company that I've been friends with for a long time called Atomic Guitar Works out of the Phoenix area that made me a purple crystal Les Paul style guitar that I play for my guitar solo that a lot of fans really are digging because it's just got a great look and sounds fantastic as well, of course.
I'm sure that kind of stuff will look great on stage.
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, it's been a lot of fun just to start totally clean with all new gear on this tour. Even the amps are all new. I've been using the Friedman BE100 amps, and so yeah, there's something really nice about that energy-wise to be going into a tour with all new stuff on stage.
Yeah. That looks cool. I mean, really, when you see your guitars, it's like first thing popped in my head was Dave got them for you. It's like part of the deal. If you give me them, you got to customize. Give me some custom Whitesnake guitars. Now be a part of it.
Well, it was, in all honesty, it was definitely my enthusiasm about the whole thing, and I just viewed it as an opportunity to do something fresh and new, and thankfully with Steve Christmas at Gibson, and with Mike Tempesta at Fender, and Harry Howard at Atomic, and then Dave Friedman with the amplifiers, I had 4 guys who believed enough in the classic rock scene and in Whitesnake going on tour to support me with something like that, with an ambitious endeavor like that. So I'm definitely lucky in that department as well.
So what do you think about The Answer being on the road with you guys?
They kick ass, man. I had never heard The Answer, in all honesty, but I really like them, and the fans have really been digging them, and so certainly they're doing their job, and then some, getting the audience fired up and ready to rock for us.
I was telling them, I just was talking to the singer, I was like, man, I never heard, I heard the name, but I never heard your music, and I was telling them, first time I saw you was I was watching Download Fest, and I watched you guys, and I said, you guys made a fan out of me right then and there. And then I got the new one, Raise Little Hell, and that was just straight up some ballsy hard rock stuff, man. So that's some good stuff. So I think it fits in perfect with the Whitesnake tour.
I think so too. Yeah, they're really a great band, man. Just straight ahead, like you said, straight ahead rock and roll, man. There's no frills, nothing fancy. They're not going to slip in the big ballad on you or anything like that. It's just rock, man, and they kick ass.
Nice. Just a couple more things here, and I'll let you get going. But what's your website so we get past? Also, you got some solo stuff out, don't you?
Well, I have a side project that comes out in October that I signed with Frontiers Records on, that I'm very excited about, called Joel Hoekstra's 13. And it's just a lot of my favorite musicians, basically. It's Jeff Scott Soto and Russell Allen singing, and Vinny Appice on drums, and Tony Franklin from The Firm and Blue Murder on bass, and Derek Sherinian was kind enough to be the guest keyboard player on it. So it's just like straight ahead classic rock, man. Hard melodic classic rock. I would describe it as like Dio-ish at its heaviest and Foreigner-ish at its lightest. So very excited for everybody to hear that. I did all the writing on it, the words, the melodies, the whole 9 yards. So it's not like one of those Frontiers projects where somebody else wrote all the music. It's all music that means something to me. So I'm very excited to get that out there as well.
Are you going to put it on the road or anything like that after the Whitesnake thing? It's
a challenge enough for me right now just to get the album out, honestly, and one step at a time. You never know where things will go, honestly. So supply and demand, right?
Oh, yeah.
If there's enough demand for it, then I'll do my best to supply it.
What was the take on Night Ranger after you left there to come here? What did those guys say about that?
I mean, they've been really great about it, honestly. I mean, Brad Gillis and I still talk on the phone and text all the time. He's always going to be one of my best friends and great guitar partner. So they've been really cool about it all, honestly. I mean, I think there's always a little bit of drama and moves like that, but I think we all are professionals and did our best to minimize that and see everybody's point of view through the whole scenario, and I think we did pretty good with that. They're all great guys. I wish them absolutely nothing but the best, and Kerry Kelly's a great guy and great player and doing a good job. So those guys are, they're motoring on strong, man. No pun intended. Yeah.
So one more time, where can people get a hold of your music and like your website?
Well, my name is difficult. I'm the guy that said I should have had a stage name years ago, but Joel Hoekstra, and the last name is Hoekstra. So joelhoekstra.com, and you can link over to all my social media stuff from there, and I do my best to get back to everybody, so everybody please do reach out and say hello.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You bet, dude. Thanks for having me.